Greetings. I am live. Welcome to this Tuesday evening of July 15th, 2025. I might as well show myself. It's a little rough, but I'm documenting this. I got time today. So I'm here to read today's secret language of birthdays, personality, meaning, and meditation. I gotta turn that down a little bit. For today, the day of the material inducers, the energy of the devil card, your own worst enemy. Made me think of my iPhone. You are listening to not only me, Priestess Shavanda, but you're listening to Chantress Seba, the 1111 hertz light healing frequency, soothe, anxiety, and stress meditation music. Anytime she puts out something, I love to have her in the background, particularly for what I'm doing now. I tried to log into my Facebook account on my tablet, my T-Mobile tablet, and it wouldn't let me. I don't have my other tablet, which I was having problems with charging. I have a lot of things in storage. So I'm beginning again. I'll look at this a year from now or down the road, and I'll be able to see the appearances. But enough with me. Happy birthday, Cancers. I'm already feeling emotional, right? I am here to get some insight on how I'm feeling today in this energy that we all are in. Excuse me, I am a huge vapor, and this will be changing because I will be enrolling into a community fitness center where it has the pool. Okay, enough about me. But it's also about me because, like I was stating, that we embody these characteristics of the day of those who are born today, and you don't necessarily have to know those people, just the energy. So becoming aware of their energy helps us, whether we know it or not. But it's good to know so you won't embody anxieties and stress and stuff like that. And even if you haven't listened to me, where I say, even if I haven't read this, even or remember, I know the significance of it all. So, July 15th, the day of material inducers. You are influential, dynamic, inspirational, materialistic, and controlling. I usually have my glasses on, but I don't want them like to be hanging off my face and stuff like that. And my hair is just wrapped up because there's no eyelashes today. All right, enough about me. Cancer, your meditation. Get ready for this. Death in terms of annihilation is an impossibility. Okay, so I guess I give you enough time, but I usually repeat it in threes. Death in terms of annihilation is an impossibility. Death in terms of annihilation is an impossibility. What does that mean? Well, annihilation, it says, let's see, the true meaning of annihilation. Why is it giving me movies? It looks like I'm gonna have to check out the movie Annihilation. Wikipedia Annihilation. No. My goodness, this is giving me like this has brought me. All right, we're gonna keep it moving, cause shit. Now I gotta look up what annihilation is. Definition of annihilation.
Here's the definition of annihilation: complete destruction or obliteration.
That explains the movie. So death in terms of complete destruction or obliteration, a threat of global annihilation. I hate that my screen just disappears. I have to start all over. Death in terms of annihilation is an impossibility. Impossibility. Definition of impossibility.
Here's the definition of impossibility: the state or fact of being impossible.
Well, alright. I can't even unlock. Let me see if I can unlock the personality code. I am doing so much here on live. So we're just, let me turn the music up and help. I haven't even set up my computer. I forgot. This is crazy. Send Alright. So there's a lot going on in this video. The advice. Here I go with check-in, wellness check. My eyes are saying something. Yes. Okay. All right. Advice. Learn to harness your material talents. Use them towards positive ends. Beware of addictions and obsessions, which ultimately slow you down or set you back. Growth is a continual process of change. Evolve an ethical code that defines the person you want to be. That's wonderful to hear because I was walking to find a bank to cash my check and I came across an open house of a neighborhood community, so to say, um, fitness center. And the bank was right around the corner, so I was able to go to the bank and on my way back, go and inquire about the fitness center. So I went in and I did the membership and did the tour, and I absolutely love the place. It has a pool, it has classes, a lot of things that's going on the weekends, but I'm unable to attend the weekends. It would just be for on my days off. And since it's a couple of blocks down, it's a wonderful thing to strengthen up my core and everything. Since I got my diagnostics of um, I'm officially in menopause at 48, and I'm not showing any. I'm not having any symptoms. Once occasionally I get hot, but I don't really, But I'm not really. It's just the cycle has ended. And I got emotional about that being here, finding this out, but had been experiencing the symptoms of not my cycle has like not came on. I went from its irregularities to just not coming on at all. It's sad to say, I really hate that because I remember I had that choice because I knew I was approaching, this moment, and I said, do I want to have another child or do I want to just go on with my life? And I chose to go on with my life when I want to have another child. So my last baby, Halo Monet Shavonda Dennison. I guess I was. I guess you're the last baby. And unfortunately, she didn't raise. She's not raised, and we're raised separately. It's very emotional to me because of that. I don't have, you know, a little mini me um, beside me. So this is just going to be a lonely journey and up until my death. So once again, enough about me, even though it's about me. So now we come to health. Those born on July 15th must beware of overindulgence and excessive of all sorts, which generally result in both physical and mental harm to themselves. Excess drinking, causing cirrhosis of the liver and stomach ulcers, and the deleterious effects of smoking put them at risk. By gaining control over their emotional drives, July 15 people can ensure better personal health. Overeating can also be a problem for July 15 people and can be managed by adopting vegetarian or low fat diets with an emphasis on grains, fruits, and fresh garden grown garden vegetables. Those born on this day can focus their obsessional nature on competitive and low contact sports, as well as physical self improvements, jogging, swimming, aerobics, usually with healthy results. So, numerology, those born on the 15th day of the month are ruled by the number 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6. And by the planet Venus. And those ruled by the number 6 tend to be magnetic and can even inspire worship. As indicated above, July 15th people have great impact and control over others. And since Cancer is ruled by the moon, those born on July 15th come under Moon Venus influences, which are highly seductive and emotionally manipulative. The challenge to those born on this day is not to get stuck in the material world as its passions, but first to understand, second to master, and third to harness desire toward positive ends. So we're here at the archetype, the 15th card of the major arcana, the devil, indicates a fear, desire dynamic working where sexual attraction, irrationality, and passion are concerned. The devil holds us slave through our need for security and money. He represents our base nature, grasping for security. He controls us through the irreconcilable differences which exist in our male female nature. But the card reminds us that although we are bound to our bodies, our spirits are free to soar. July 15th people must also understand their desires, their source, and motivation, and learn to be honest about them. Now, this is the time where I go over to sunsigns.org for July's 15th personality. Give me a moment. I'm going to send my daughter Nikaba some money. Okay, High Priestess is ready to read. Got caught up with T-Mobile. Try to pay a bill. I'm gonna go get probably a deck of cards after this. I don't know. Eight, two, Playing cash this time. Got paid today, so I'm paying my bills. Oh, I don't have to pay my bill today. So that's good. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second so I can get my balance and have a good meditation on this devil. This is the devil energy, you know what I'm saying? Bingo. I'm good. I'm good. I got $428. Okay, so I got some things I gotta do. July 15th, zodiac sign is Cancer. Happy birthday. Turn this a little bit down. The time is 5:27 p.m. on my alarm. When you come across this Shabanda, look it up. The meaning. Look at there. Now I feel like I gotta look it up now. But we're not. Let's keep it going. July 15th birthday horoscopes shows that you are affected by the moon today, which can determine what kind of day or life a Cancer zodiac sign person will have. Those born on this day can be easily influenced. The July 15th birthday personality can be happy if they would let go of the past. Holding on to troubling issues will only make your future difficult. There may be something in your past that seems to stay with you. Although you spend much time thinking about it, you haven't learned that it truly affects you, your friends, and your family. It could be very well affect your children. The Cancer, according to the July 15th horoscope, loves family gatherings and wants to have a close relationship with family. And nonetheless, you are a good person with a charismatic added personality. The birthday love compatibility analysis predicts that you romance is only preceded by marriage. The two just come hand in hand. You are an extraordinary affectionate crab who has a normal sex drive, unlike some of the other born on this day. So happy birthday, Cancers born on July 15th. You're creative, charismatic, headstrong, smart, careless, adorable, and communicative. Those born nowadays look for a partner to be as smart as you are, even above average. If you are a woman, the chances are that you are headstrong, possibly unrealistic. The July 15th birthday analysis says that you may not even be domesticated. The July 15th zodiac predicts that you are prone to have strong family connections and will more than likely work to achieve a comfortable lifestyle for you and your family. You spend a lot of time and money on making your dwelling place comfortable. For someone born on July 15th, achieving personal success is paramount, but the ultimate focus is on your future. That's my water alarm. So let me have a little bit of water. Since you are normally a self reliant crab, you have loads of determination and you set goals as your creative mind allows you to come up with some rousing ideas. It is suggested that many of your family members favor a particular profession and may own their businesses as a result. You have the talent for speaking or communicating. According to the July 15th birthday personality, you would make an excellent customer service manager or any profession allowing you to use your people skills. Whichever career you choose, it should provide enough stimulation to keep you interested as you can't stand to do anything. You have to keep it moving at a productive pace, as there isn't any financial security in idleness. However, new money goes fast, so be careful with how you spend it. When you speak in general about July 15th, Cancer's birthday health, you may say that they are in good physical condition. Your personality is driven by a desire to succeed. You are always going somewhere and doing something. It, in turn, helps to keep those unwanted pounds off you. However, when you are bothered with headaches and such, it's time to slow down. Maybe you've been so busy that you haven't had a proper meal in weeks. Believe it or not, when you don't get proper rest or eat right, it can affect your performance or attitudes. The July 15th astrology says that perhaps it is your nature to be helpful to others, but you can't take on their problems. You should take time for yourself. Make some appointments for a makeover or spa day. It'll do you good. The July 15th birthday meanings suggest that you can be happy if you deal with issues of the past. Those issues could be holding you back from reaching your full potential as a parent or a well paid professional. And typically, you are easily influenced and will likely follow in the footsteps of your family's business. Those born today are crabs that don't take excellent care of themselves. July 15th, Cancer, then your family is very important to you. You may not be domesticated, but you are particularly business minded and are heavily influenced by your family. Having your own business may prove to be successful. Famous people and celebrities born on July 15th. Eddie Griffin, happy birthday. Jim Jones, happy birthday. Remembrance. Linda Ronstadt, Adam Savage, Jesse Ventura, Forrest Whitaker. Happy birthday to all those above and below. This day that year, July 15th in history, 1538, Corral and King Francisco's the first have peace talks. In 1830, the peace treaty signed by the Sioux, Sauk, and Fox communities assigned Minnesota's Iowa and Missouri's over the U.S. In 1914, Mexico's President Huerta runs off to Europe with approximately 2 million in pesos. In 1929, Oakland, California, responsible for opening the first airport hotel. The next is on the run up for your Chinese zodiac, the sheep. The The Chinese zodiac sheep is a very accommodating soul, a lover of peace, and a strong desire to please everyone. There is a hidden problem within sheep, and that is a deeply seated belief that they are incapable of taking care of themselves. The sheep or the goat or ram does not venture into new ground. They want to stay in familiar and comfortable surroundings where they know the rules. They may be fascinated by new things, but they will inevitably stay on the well worn road rather than explore them. The Chinese sheep zodiac sign lacks respectable willpower, and as such, their opinions and positions tend to float in the wind. And based on the outside pressures that they experience, sheep tends to live in the depths of their imagination, where they are the undisputed king. However, they are also very firmly grounded in reality and know what is and is not possible. The Rams are ruled by their moves, not the other way around. They lead This leads them to be constantly fluid in how they feel and remarkably poor about holding it together. However, this same fluidity keeps them deeply connected to the emotions of others. The Chinese sheep sign is deeply empathetic and well connected to the emotions of others. As such, they are well known for feeling out the emotional turmoil of others and serving as a guide back to some semblance of sanity. They are incredibly gentle by nature and will remain sweet, courteous, and submissive. When you deal with the sheep zodiac, you will be dealing with them without any duplicity. They are who they are and admit their faults and weaknesses. They are likely to the most honest person with whom you will have dealings. Sheep are deeply intuitive as well. When they present you with a hunch they have, it's best to take it into serious considerations. The Chinese goat zodiacs. Damn, it went from sheep to goat. Let's continue. See what she's talking about. The Chinese goat zodiac's greatest weakness is their inconsistency. It doesn't stand by itself, born of nothing. I think she meant sheep. This biggest problem is a standing naivety and an utter lack of willpower. Sheep believe it is the job of the world to take care of them. This leads to a certain level of resentment towards them. We know the world doesn't take care of us, and this makes those born in the sheep years vulnerable to tension and conflict. They are susceptible to drugs, alcohol, and all the world's available vices. This often leads. Dang, I hate that. I need to see about how I can stop that. I hate to be interrupted. This often leads them to act of complete self-destruction as they drive into their vices. Sheep is particularly skilled at seeking out tasks that allow him to indulge in those things that speak brightest to their heart. He is tightly joined to the path of beauty, the fine lines of art, and the delicate interplay of color. Sheep finds peace in those places where there are no other people to please, no other opinions to conform to. He can produce beautiful works of art and writing with deep nostalgia and romance. Sheep's deep intuition can lead him on the path of a career in the occult, astrology, telepathy, mediumship, even um, divination. Divination. The sheep, the Chinese zodiac sheep, unsurprisingly, is in no way an effective boss in any circumstance. Their lack of willpower, certainty, and a pile of naivety makes sheep utterly incapable of serving in any capacity that forces them to take control. Bosses inevitably have to deal with people in business, and this is something the sheep is poorly suited to dealing with. The few places the Chinese sheep animal sign can serve as a leader in any capacity is if it is in the medical profession. Here, their empathy can be a decided benefit. However, they would still be better suited to being on the floor among the patients rather than administering a team of physicians. Sheep traits makes them a wonderful co-worker. Their empathy and intuition allows them to avoid causing unnecessary drama in the workplace. They can be a bit undisciplined and unguided. Don't trust them to watch out for you in a tight spot. If confronted to make a decision or make a stand of any kind, it's almost inevitable for them to buckle in on themselves. They will say to each party what each party wants to hear. They may be forced into being leaders, but you can count on them not pushing through to take it if it isn't forced on them. Sheep astrology shows that there is precious little, if any, that move the goat forward. Sheep are goats, that's right. The goat forward for the pure purpose of earning money. Financial wealth and growth does not drive the sheep, but instead focuses on his spirituality and depths of soul. He will sometimes find himself in a situation where the money is good as he climbs up the rails. And after all, a doctor makes a fair bit of money in the pursuit of his task. While sheep may do well for himself, money will not be a priority. The Chinese horoscope for sheep shows they are deeply tied to love and dating. They are amorous and something of a Don Juan and achieve a large number of romantic quests. Sheep is an incorrigible flirt and has absolutely no concept of what it means to practice fidelity. They can be painfully fickle under the right circumstances. They can be deeply unpredictable. The sheep's lovers do not have a clear idea of what they may or may not do next. Their one nod to determination comes to deciding when a relationship is over. When the sheep decides it's over, it's over. The sheep characteristics show they are a deeply imaginative lover and utterly forced in their participation. Few things drive the ram forward more than new romantic experiences, and there is nothing they consider truly taboo. As such, you can expect that with sheep, you will be guided into places you'd never expect to find yourself. Sheep are utterly indefatigable when it comes to love and have great fun in their time and the pursuit of passion. The one thing a Chinese zodiac sheep is fastidious about is personal hygiene. Keep yourself clean or find them turning elsewhere. The years of the sheep. February 5th, 1943 to January 24th, 1944. January 24th, 1955 to February 11th, 1956. February 9th, 1967 to January 29th, 1968. And January 28th, 1979 to February 15th, 1980. February 15th, 1991 to February 3rd, 1992. February 1st, 2003 to January 21st, 2004. February 19th, 2015 to February 7th, 2016, and February 6th, 2027 to January 25th, 2028, and January 24th, 2039 to February 11th, 2040. And that has been the reading of today's personality report. My goodness, it's time for me to go. I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to head up to Barnes and Noble. I'm going to buy a deck of cards. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.